What began as an American crisis in the American subprime mortgage market has become a truly global crisis. And what we've seen is Europe is the latest part of the world to be deeply affected by the toxic assets that came from American mortgages. These assets are now held by European banks, and that has led to a loss of confidence amongst European banks. This has led to a crisis not just from investors to have confidence in European banks, but even between European banks to lend money to each other. On Tuesday, finance ministers from 15 different European Union countries tried to come up with a coordinated European-wide policy. The best they could do, however, was a set of general guidelines meant to coordinate between the different national capitals. But each country will continue to pursue its own policies to save its own banks, rather than coming up with a single European policy that will be applied across the continent. A longer-term worry is that we are entering a global recession.
Even in the best case scenario, where confidence can be reestablished quite quickly, we can see several years of weak economic growth ahead of us. If we imagine today that the measures that are being put in place fail to address the issues, that policymakers are not able to contain the current crisis, and that things spread like wildfire, this is not my central scenario, but this is clearly the risk today.
The employment market is still doing reasonably well. But on the other hand, all the budgets are frozen. All the budgets are stopped, and people are waiting for the moment. No one is moving. They're wondering what's going to happen, and everything is delayed.
Today, the French, they're afraid. As soon as the media reports something, the French, they stand back. They prefer to take a step back, not consume, and wait to see what's going to happen. In reality, we're waiting. For what? I don't know. We're waiting.
Another critical component of this crisis in Europe is whether financially weak countries, such as Iceland, which today sought out a multi-billion-dollar loan from Russia, will be able to stave off national bankruptcy. Europeans originally saw themselves as largely immune to what they saw as an American crisis. In the end, one of the things it has revealed, however, is the weakness of European institutions. What the ramifications of those weaknesses are should become clear over the coming days and weeks.